This probably goes without saying, but 2020 was brutal. If Melee was a TV show, 2020 would end up being one of those really weird but memorable episodes. But all of those struggles and challenges and low points that we might have experienced through the year were all just proof that our community is really, really great. Whether you're a Melee fan or not, this year has affected us all. Our community pretty recently celebrated the 19th birthday of Super Smash Bros. Melee, and it's crazy to think that the game has even been around for that long. There's no denying that this year has been rough for a lot of people, but if there's one thing this year has shown us, it's that a lot of good can still blossom out of a lot of bad. On a much, much smaller scale than any of the scary things going on in the world, the Melee scene started off with the potential for one of its best years ever. Everything was looking really great. And then we got slammed with the pandemic. Like all those struggles and hardships we faced in years prior, it all just comes together to make our community that much stronger and our story that much more compelling. I know it's cheesy to say this, but I know that we're going to come out better as a community because of it. 2020 kinda sucked, but I think we did a lot of growing in this year. I know I certainly did, and regardless of where this year has taken us, one thing is for certain. There is so much more Melee to be played. I think the reason Melee resonates with so many people is because we've stuck with this crazy, extraordinary, yet weirdly ordinary video game for so many years. We've grown up with it, lived with it, and we're shaped by it. One of my favorite quotes from The Office is the very last line of the show when Pam says, "There's a lot of beauty in ordinary things." The Melee scene always seems to bring out its best when our backs are against the wall. It sucks, but we didn't fall off the rails. We were exactly where we needed to be. Every struggle, obstacle, and wall that our community faces, well, those are all just chapters in this beautiful but ordinary story. While a number of other fighting games move on to new installments as they're released, we're just a year away from a 20-year-old competitive game. Whether you play for competition or for fun, or even if you just enjoy watching, you're contributing in your own way, so thanks for being a part of this community. 2020 was a year where we learned what we as a community were made of. We raised over $250,000 in a matter of a few days and proved that our game has the capacity to live as long as we keep the passion going. We're powerful as a community, and while this year has been difficult to say the least, I know that this is just the first episode to a truly wonderful series.